All right, so here, as I said earlier, mx stands for reflection in the x-axis. So in this example here, what we're going to do is we're going to reflect the two triangles. In the diagram to the left, we're going to reflect the two triangles in the x-axis. In the diagram to the right, we're going to reflect the two triangles in the y-axis. So let me start. I'm going to reflect triangle PQR in the x-axis. Now, whenever you reflect a point or under reflection, the object and the image would be the same distance from the mirror line on either sides of the mirror line. In a reflection, the object and image are the same distance from the mirror line on either sides of the mirror line. So I'm going to reflect P, Q, and R. P is what? 1, 2, 3 units from the mirror line. The image is the same distance from the mirror line, but on the other sides. 1, 2, 3. This is the new position of P. This is P prime. R is 1 distance from the mirror line, which is the x-axis. The image is also 1 distance from the mirror line, but it's on the other side. This would be the new position of R. This would be R prime. Now, if you notice that, you could notice that Q is on the mirror line. Now, whenever you're reflecting a shape, a point that is on the mirror line, the point on the mirror line does not move. So in a reflection, the point on the mirror line does not move. So the point Q is both object and image. To complete the reflection, all I have to do is to connect R prime to Q. Connect R prime to P prime. And lastly, connect P prime to Q. All right. PQR is the object and P prime QR prime is the image. Please note, P is on the mirror line. So in a reflection, a point on the mirror line, it does not move. So the point Q is both object and image. To the right, I'm going to reflect A, B, C in the y-axis. This would be the new position of C. This would be C prime. And I'm using the fact that in a reflection, the object and the image are the same distance from the mirror line on either sides of the mirror line. B is 1, 2, 3 units from the mirror line. B prime is the same distance, but on the other side, 1, 2, 3. The new position of B, this would be B prime. A is 2 units from the mirror line. The image A prime is also 2 units from the mirror line, but on the other side. Now, all I have to do to complete the reflection is to connect A prime to B prime to C prime. Line up the points with a ruler. Try not to make mistakes, or be as careful as possible. And lastly, connect B prime and C. All right, this is the object, and this is the image. All right, so what I just did with one triangle, I want you to do the same thing. In a sense, I want you to complete this activity. Do that now, please, by completing this activity. . All right. So now let's reflect A, B, C in the x-axis. A is going to come here. That's A prime. B is going to come here. That is B prime. And C is 1, 2, 3, 4 units from the mirror line. 1, 2, 3, 4, the image. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. This is new position of C. This would be C prime. And of course, all you have to do is just use your ruler to connect these points. And you're good to go. All right. And all I just did was reflect A, B, C in the x-axis to get A prime, B prime, C prime. Up top, I need to reflect PQ, PQR. P would end up here. That's P prime. Q prime, Q is 1, 2 from the mirror line. 1, 2, this would be Q prime. The same distance on the other side. Please note that R is on the mirror line, so it's going to stay where it is. All right, because in a reflection, a point on the mirror line is invariant. That means it does not move. All right. All right, so that's what your completed diagram should look like. The last set I did by freehand. Of course, you know that you should not do that. You must ensure that you use a ruler. All right, now the last thing we need to look at in reflection is reflecting in the line y is equal to x and the line y is equal to minus x. When we did graph, we did this. All right, when we did graph, I would have told you that the line y is equal to x is a straight line that passes through all points on the graph where the x and y coordinates have the same value. So the line y is equal to x is a straight line that passes through the points where x and y have the same value. So the line y is equal to x passes through the point 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, as you can see in the diagram below. Now, the line y is equal to minus x is a straight line that passes through all points. That is a straight line that passes through all points on the graph where x and y have the same value but opposite signs. So the line y is equal to minus x is going to pass through what? Minus 1, 1, minus 2, 2, minus 3, 3. It passes through all points on the graph where x and y have the same value but opposite signs. 7 says, when reflecting in the line y is equal to x and y is equal to minus x, distance from the mirror line is evaluated diagonally. So let me show you what I mean. Here, B is what? 1 diagonal, 1 diagonal, 2 diagonal, and a half. B prime would be the same distance, but on the other side. A half, 1 diagonal, 2 diagonal. This would be the new position of B. Ladies and gentlemen, when you reflect in the line y is equal to x and the line y is equal to minus x, distance from the mirror line is evaluated diagonally. 1 diagonal, 2 diagonal, and a half. The image, a half, 1, 2. New position of B. This is B prime. Let's do C. C is what? 1 diagonal, 2 diagonal, and a half from the mirror line. The image is the same distance on the other side. Half, 1, 2 diagonal. This would be the new position of C. That would be C prime. When you reflect in the mirror in the line y is equal to x and the line y is equal to minus x, distance from the mirror line is evaluated diagonally. All right, so let's worry about this. So this would be C prime. Let's move them. So let's move D. This is what? 1 diagonal, 2 diagonal, 3 diagonal, 1 diagonal, 2 diagonals. This will be the new position of D. This is D prime. Note it, 1 diagonal, 2 diagonal, 3 diagonal. The image, 1 diagonal, 2 diagonal, 3 diagonal. So let's get rid of those. All right, E, I think is the last point we need to move. And A, E is 1, 2.5 diagonal, 1, 2.5 diagonal. The image, 1/2, 1, 2. New position of E is here. All right. One, 2, 1/2, 1, 2. New position of E. This is E prime. A is the only one. This will be the new position of A. 1/2 diagonal from the mirror line. So this is A prime. Now all I have to do to complete my shape is just connect the points them. All right, I'm doing by freehand. You must use a ruler. This is the object, and this is the image. All right, so the line y is equal to x. Y is equal to x is a straight line that passes through all points on the graph where x and y have the same value. The line y is equal to minus x is a straight line that passes through all points on the graph where x and y have the same value but opposite signs. Whenever you're reflecting in the line y is equal to x or the line y is equal to minus x, distance from the mirror line is evaluated diagonally. All right, please do the one on the right. Please do the one on the right. All right, and I think that should be the last thing for today. Please do the one on the right. All right, so let's reflect G, H, I, J, K. K is 1.5, 1. This will be the new position of K, K prime. J, 1, 2.5, 1/2, 1, 2. This will be the new position of J, J prime. I, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on the other side. New position of I prime. H, 1, 2, 3.5, 1/2, 1, 2, 3. New position of H, H prime. G, 1, 2.5, 1/2, 1, 2. The new position of G, G prime. And all I have to do is connect everybody and I'm done. As I said, I'm drawing freehand. You must ensure you use a ruler. This is the object, and this is the image. All right, and what you must remember here, you must remember how to draw the lines y is equal to x and the line y is equal to minus x. And you must remember that whenever you reflect in the line y is equal to x and the line y is equal to minus x, distance from the mirror line is evaluated diagonally. Now, the very last thing under reflection is this. all right? And these are observations that you can check out for yourself. We did show one of them. You can check out the others for yourself. You can check out the others for yourself. So features of a reflection in the x-axis, y-axis, the lines y is equal to x and y is equal to minus x. So number one, and these are things that you should check out for yourself. So any point xy under reflection in the x-axis becomes the point x minus y. The x coordinate remains the same and the sign of the y coordinate changes. So the point xy becomes the point x minus y. When you reflect in the y-axis, xy becomes minus xy. The sign of the x coordinate changes, but the y coordinate remains the same. When you reflect in the line y is equal to x, the x and y coordinates interchange. So in other words, the point 3, 4, the point 3, all right, having pen problems. The point 3, 4 would become the point 4, 3. So under a reflection in the line y is equal to x, the x and y coordinates interchange. Now, under reflection in the line y is equal to minus x, the x and y coordinates interchange and their signs change. All right, these are observations that you can check out for yourself, and I advise you strongly to check out these observations to see if they are true, see if they are correct, and then try and see how much of it you can remember. All right.